Hey guys, what's up? It's Val again because you know what? I'm procrastinating. I'm sure you are procrastinating, doing whatever work you need to do. I just got back from the gym and I was like, you know what? Let me just procrastinate on my stuff further and record another video 2 days in a row. So you know what? This is gonna be like so unscripted because I don't really feel like writing a script for this video. So I have up my movies for 2024 that I watched. I watched 54 movies in total, and I thought, why not just review them in one sentence? Because I was gonna do like a top 10, and you know what? They're too good to not talk all about. So I'm gonna give you all the tea on it. Okay, so this is episode 4. Yes, love it. Okay, so the first one is gonna be Killers of the Flower Moon. This is the first one I watched. This was such a long movie. It's a drama about like an indigenous woman who gets kind of tricked by her husband, who's like played by Leonardo DiCaprio, into like her generational like wealth and stuff like that. It was like really good in concept, and I think it's a book, but it was so long. And it was like going really good, and it was like produced well, but then like it would like me and like my dad were watching it, we literally looked over at each other and we're like, when is this movie gonna end? It's like so long, but it was really good. Like the story was good, so 3 out of 5. Okay, next one is Edge of Tomorrow. This was like such a weird movie. I did not like it. I think it was so like Groundhog Day like esque, and it just did not do it for me. I don't know, I don't like sci-fi movies, as you can tell from the rest of this list, but yeah. Okay, third one is The Great Gatsby. This was really good. I read the book, I think like 2 years ago, like over the summer, so it was pretty good. Oh, actually, it was really good. The movie was good. It felt like, obviously it missed a lot of things, like duh, but it was like, I don't know, it felt more like a trailer to the book more than like an actual adaptation of the book, which is kind of weird. I don't know, it was very fast paced, but I think it was good. Okay. I'd say like that one, 4 out of 5 stars. Okay, next up is 500 Days of Summer. This was like a really sweet movie. Like, I don't know, like I love the Smiths. Like literally me too. It was really cute. I love Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Oh my god, like marry me. Like this is a proposal. But yeah, I love him so much, and I think the acting was great in this movie, and like the plot was really great, and also it had a happy ending, so you know. Okay, next was 310 to Yuma. This was like, I don't know, it was like such a like low, it was like high quality production, but like it was so, I couldn't follow the plot. Like I literally halfway through the movie I was like, I don't think I understood a word that was said, but the characters were so cute. So if you like cute cowboy men, might be for you. That was like a 2 out of 5 stars, but the actors are really cute. Okay, Midsummer. Okay, Midsummer. It was low-key weird, and I know that's the point, but it was just like odd, and it was like uncomfy. I don't know how to describe it. I know that's the point, but it was just, and then like I just didn't get it like at the end. I felt like I was just one of those people that was just lost, and it wasn't like an enjoyable like lost. I was like, what? Like I felt like it didn't live up to expectations. I don't know. That was like 3 out of 5 stars. Okay, next, my favorite movie like of all time now, Zoolander. Hello, I've like this movie was so good. Like it was so funny. All of the characters were so funny. I love Owen Wilson. Oh my god, and Ben Stiller too. Like I love all of them. 5 out of 5 movie. Great. I love male models. Okay, the next one is, this is so embarrassing. Please, I need to delete my account after posting this. Next one is Saltburn. I'm not gonna give a review on this movie purely for legal reasons. It's a joke. No, it was like, I thought like it was, I don't know, I thought it was very cinematically like done well, and I think the plot was there. It was just weird. I'm not gonna give any more explanation as to that because, you know, I'm not gonna give a rating either. Okay, the soundtrack was really good though. Okay, next is The Truman Show. This was really, really good. I felt like this was like a movie I was looking for, and like I felt like I always saw that scene at the end. It's like, well, if I don't see you, good afternoon, good morning, and good night. Like, you know, like it just like kind of connected the dots for me, I feel like, and it was just a really beautiful movie, and yeah, I don't know, I liked it. 5 out of 5 stars, really good. The next, oh my god, this is like probably one of my top 5 movies now. The Menu. The Menu, it's like a thriller kind of like horror, like cooking, like restaurant movie. I don't really know how else to describe it, but it's like so, it's so good. It's so iconic. If you like kind of like shocking, like, oh my god, like type like gore, yeah, this is a great movie. 5 out of 5. Amazing. Okay, next is Pulp Fiction. Pulp Fiction, okay. I feel like it lived up to the hype and it was so good, but something with like the Quentin Tarantino movies, like, oh my god, like I just get so lost. It's so much. It's so much. I know that's the point, but it's just so much. But it was really, really good. And I definitely understand how popular it is, so 4 out of 5. So next is Captain Fantastic. This movie, guys, put your kids in school. Like, I feel like the whole point was like, oh, kids shouldn't be forced to be in school, and it's okay if they're like learning things, but like in a natural way. But then the movie just like disproved its own point, and it was just like, well, yeah, you should put your kids in school, please. Like, I understand the education system isn't perfect, but please put your kids in school. 2 out of 5 stars. Okay, I'm having too much fun with this. Okay, next is Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. So what did I just get done saying? Quentin Tarantino, too much going on. This was even worse than Pulp Fiction. Pulp Fiction was really good. Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, was there a plot? I think they were just making up the script. I think they were just Leonardo DiCaprio and Brad Pitt showed up to that set and they just started talking without any plan. And it was good, and I think like the budget was really good. It was such a long movie. I don't know, but I don't know, if you like that kind of movie, probably for you. Okay, next, The Wonderful Life of Henry Sugar was super, like, I don't want to say sweet, but it was like really good. I don't know, it was like so short of a movie. I think it was like 45 minutes. It was like one of the shortest movies I've watched. I think like beyond like short films. Really, really good. I recommend you watch it. Benedict Cucumber, love him. Okay, next, we have Wilde, the like biography. Yeah, the biography of Oscar Wilde, and I watched this right after I read The Picture of Dorian Gray. This was really good. Also like Michael Sheen, hello, like proposal now. Because like literally love his acting, and I don't know who played Oscar Wilde, but he was really good too. And I think it was just like setting. Also the guy, I don't know his name either, but he's so cute. His like partner in the movie, I don't know, but he was really cute. And yeah, so stunning movie. I thought it was really good. Did not know all that stuff happened to him. Okay, Miss Stevens. I only watched it for that one scene of Timothy Chalamet reciting that one scene from Death of a Salesman. If you haven't seen it, go like look it up on YouTube, of like Timothy Chalamet reciting of Death of a Salesman. Oh my god, like this is my favorite thing ever. The movie, not worth it. Like I don't even remember half the plot points. It was like so forgettable. So I don't know. That one scene, probably like one of the most like beautiful scenes I've ever watched, but that's really it.
What you are and what I am. We never told the truth for 10 minutes in this house.
They didn't even write that scene. That was from a book. Okay. Society of the Snow was really, really good. It was so sad, and it's about like the plane crash that happened. Oh my god, why can't I remember it? But like South America, and they like got stranded, and I've known about this since like a child, but now I got to like watch the movie about it. It was so sad, but it was so good. Like 5 out of 5. I feel like I haven't been rating half of these, but 5 out of 5 for that one. Okay, Donald in Math Magic Donald in Math Magic Land. What the heck? This movie, Was it even a movie? I don't even know what it was. I watched it in math class and I had to go down on the list. I don't know, if you're into like geometry, watch it. 5 out of 5. Definitely thank you to my math teacher. Okay, next we have another round. This is like, oh my god, who's the Hannibal actor? I don't know who it is, what his name is, but he's like the main actor in the movie, and like him and a bunch of friends just like drink a bunch of alcohol and like try to like prove their point, but it's like, okay, spoilers, like skip over this if you don't want to spoil it, but like one of them dies, like, and they're like, oh, like I love drinking out. What the heck? Like, no. So that was not, can't stop laughing. That movie was not that great. Probably don't watch it. Okay, next we have Jealousy. This was like a French film, and it was so overly dramatic and unenjoyable. Don't watch it. 1 out of 5 stars. Okay, I now pronounce you Chuck and Larry. This was this was so funny. Like watching it now, I don't know. It was like so goofy, and I love Adam Sandler. I don't know. It was like so goofy. I don't know. I think the title says it all. 3 out of 5 stars. Medea Family Reunion was actually not that bad. I thought it was gonna be like so goofy. I know there's like more, but I think there's like Medea Family Funeral or something like that. I don't know. I wouldn't watch another one, but I thought it was pretty good and I laughed a few times, so, you know. Okay. Next is Trainspotting. Trainspotting was like actually pretty good. I think I wasn't expecting to like it, and then like halfway through I was like, eh. But like towards the end I was like, oh my god, like this is actually like not that bad. And Sick Boy, call me up. Call me up. Because oh my god, he is so cute. He's literally like my Pinterest like profile like picture. He's literally like my favorite. But it was really, really good. Don't do drugs, kids. Don't do drugs. 4 out of 5 stars. Okay. Wedding Crashers was honestly a pretty good movie. Like I've been hearing about this forever. Obviously, if you've ever watched a movie before, you've probably heard of this movie. As you know, I love Owen Wilson. Super cute. Great movie. Fun movie. 5 out of 5. Okay. Deadpool took me, I think, like 3 weeks to watch because it was so I don't know, it was just like so much, and it was a little too silly, and it felt like a spin-off of like something, but it was just an original movie. I don't know, it was kind of goofy. I know that's the point, but like what the heck. 3 out of 5 stars. Forgetting Sarah Marshall was the worst movie I've ever watched in my life. Do not watch this movie. It was, if you want to see a man baby fall in love with a real woman, watch that movie, because he was so, I hated him, and you just prove towards the end, you just get proven that he's a man baby. Just don't watch this movie. Don't. 1 out of 5 stars. It was so bad I want to give you a 0, but that's not possible, so I give you a 1, you know. Okay, next. It's my favorite movie of all time. This made the list as like my number 1. This is called Detachment, and I'll actually tell you about this one because I think it's worth watching. Okay, so the main character is played by Adrian Brody, and he plays a substitute teacher who works at a school that's kind of like lost a lot of hope, and their teachers have lost a lot of hope, their students have lost a lot of hope, and they're just like not doing well in school. So he fills in for a teacher in a classroom, and basically he's the only one that leaves, like at the end, obviously, because he's a substitute, but everybody gets attached with him, and somebody else like also gets attached with him in his life, and it's so interesting to see, like, it just holds a special place in my heart. And there's this one quote, I'm not gonna quote it correctly, I already know, but it's like, I am money, hold on, let me find it. I am money, I change hands like the dollar bill that has been rubbed by a lamp. Then a genie appeared and cried loudly with volume, but the tears were all for myself, and that's where it all went wrong. That's like, oh, it holds such a special place in my heart, and I love it, and it's my favorite movie of all time now. I highly recommend you watch it. It's so short. It's like, I think it's like 90 minutes or like 80 minutes. It's really good. Go watch it. Okay. Next one we have Darjeeling Limited, because I was kind of like on a Adrian Brody kind of like spree after that. And it also has Owen Wilson. So this was so good. This was like such an adventurous movie. Iconic. It was like, I think Wes Anderson directed it, I'm like 99% sure. So it was like best of both worlds. It was iconic movie. It's such a like strong like brotherly bond in that movie. Yeah, pretty good. 5 out of 5. Okay, next we have The Visitor. The Visitor was honestly took me by surprise. Like I don't feel like on Letterboxd nobody really watched it, and then I watched it. Who's the actor? I forget who the actor is, but he's like pretty popular, and I didn't know until after. But he did a great job. I think it was like a stunning movie. Yeah, I think it was like really like such a good, I don't know how to describe it, like such a good connection of cultures, and I think it's like such a appreciation for like other people and where they come from. I think it was really beautiful, and yeah, if you want to get some hope in the world, watch that movie. 5 out of 5. Next, we have Happy as Lazaro, which, oh my god, if you ever were to ask me like who would you want to play you in a movie, it would be this character. He is me like to like a T. If you watch this movie, tell me if you like reminds you of me. Like he is so me. The fact that he's like half the time he's confused. Italian also. He's Italian. He's half the time confused, but he's like such a like, I don't know, he's me. Like he's just like, I try to bring like a warmth to the world. I feel like he does that perfectly. And I don't know. And I think also says a lot about like Italian like sharecroppers. I don't know if you like know the history about that, but like basically the family in the movie like doesn't realize that it's like illegal to be sharecropping until like years after. So yeah, that's like, it's just like such a heartfelt and like strong-willed movie. I don't know, but go watch it. It's really good. 5 out of 5. Okay, Lost in Translation. Lost in Translation is probably also one of my new favorite movies. I've already watched it like 3 times since the time I watched it in 2024. I love, oh my god, what's his name? Wait, oh, I love Bill Murray like so much. Like I love him. Bill Murray is my favorite, and I think he played such a like good role. It was like I love him. But yeah, I love that movie. Lost in Translation is such a beautiful like right person, wrong time type movie, and makes you have a little bit of hope in the world also, even though it's kind of sad, but it's really good. 5 out of 5, really, really good. Okay, I was forced into watching this next one. I was forced into watching Unfrosted, this like the Pop-Tart movie that Jerry Seinfeld made. Jerry Seinfeld is like one of my favorite comedians, and like Seinfeld is like one of my favorite shows, but this movie was like so goofy. I don't even want to know what the production budget was, like probably more money than like I have ever seen in my life, but like production quality was there. I think the movie was just like too goofy to be like, oh yeah, that's like really smart. Like I think it was just so like, I don't know, it was so goofy. If you like goofy movies, maybe watch that, but I don't know, it was kind of weird. I felt like it would be like a movie like I would never watch again. I feel like it was not repeatable at all. I don't know. 2 out of 5 stars. Next one is Beautiful Boy. Beautiful Boy is with Steve Carell and Timothée Chalamet. And yes, this was like a really, really good movie. It wasn't my favorite of all time because I think it was like frustrating for me to watch because obviously the movie is frustrating for both characters. But yeah, this was honestly not that bad of a movie. I think it was a beautiful, like as its title suggests, like a beautiful story. Yeah, so kind of iconic. It was actually a good movie, and it kind of almost made me cry. So yeah, 4 out of 5 stars. So now we have the Quiet Place kind of like trilogy. Yeah, we have, okay, A Quiet Place Day 1. I watched like half of it probably like a few years ago, but I never finished it. So I like completely finished it this year. And honestly, for a movie that came out like a few years ago and it was like kind of like new at the time, it was honestly really good. Like I'm not into If you know me, I hate horror movies. This is actually not that bad. And yeah, I would go watch it if you're not like too scared of things. Like kind of like post-apocalyptic, like Stranger Things vibes, if that makes sense. It's pretty good. A Quiet Place Part 2 was also really good. I think it was a good continuation of it. Yeah, I think it's the one that like kind of like most stuck in my memory, but yeah, pretty good. Okay. And then I'm just gonna like skip around. So then I watched A Quiet Place Day 1 when it came out. It's like not the original plot line, but honestly I didn't think it was that bad. But then I watched it with my parents, they were like, that was the worst movie I've ever watched. So I don't know. I think it was very much like lighthearted, even though it was a horror movie. I don't know. It was like not that, I don't know. I don't know. Like I say I don't know because I don't know. I think it was a good movie, but not serious enough to be like considered horror. So I think it kind of got lost a little bit. Okay, next is Inside Out 2. Not a bad movie. Like I think it was pretty good. I think that it was a good like growth of all the characters. I think, was it a little repetitive? Sure. But like from the last movie, like I don't think it said like a lot of things new, but it was nice to kind of see, and also because I was young when Inside Out 1 came out, so pretty good. Okay, Galaxy Quest. Tell me why I don't remember this movie. Like, this is the problem with unscripted things. I don't remember what. Oh, this was like. Oh my god, don't watch this movie. This was a terrible movie. I can't tell you a singular thing that happened. I know there was like a cast of characters and oh yeah, it's a bunch of actors like acting in a show. And then they get like turned into their like sci-fi characters, like almost like Star Trek like meets like the movie Spaceballs. I love the movie Spaceballs. Like that's actually the peak comedy. But I don't know. Don't watch this movie. I think I like fell asleep halfway through. Okay, Fight Club. Fight Club was really, really good. I honestly love it. I fell in love with all the characters. And yeah, I've someone like whose like parents like love Fight Club. I think it was like a good kind of like, I don't know, step up in movies, because I feel like I never really watched like I've watched the big three, like, you know, so I thought it was really good. So yeah, that was a really good one. Let's see. Okay, I don't know why Hamilton's on here. I guess like, I don't know. I watched it like, I can't even tell you the amount of times I've watched Hamilton, but if you know me, I'm a Hamilton lover. Probably the best show on earth. Okay. Next is Burn After Reading. This was so good. I don't know if I've mentioned it before, but I love Brad Pitt. Brad Pitt is one of my favorite actors, and this was such a funny movie. Like this is my parents' favorite movie, and honestly, pure like comedy gold. With like some like a little bit of like scariness. Like I don't know, but it was a really, really good movie, and yeah, I'd go watch it because it was really funny. Okay. A Summer's Tale. What was this? Oh, skip it. Like, don't watch it. Like another one of these. I don't know. I need to stop watching French movies. This was like so dramatic and like long for no reason. Don't watch it. Don't watch it. Okay. Cruel Intentions. If you think Saltburn was sus, this sus. This was such a weird movie. I knew it was gonna be like a little like, like what am I watching? It was seriously, what am I watching? It was really good movie. Like oddly, it was a good storyline, but there were some scenes that were like, what? Like, I don't know. It was a little weird, but honestly, not that bad of a movie. I don't know. Okay. Next is Magnolia. Magnolia was, I think, like the longest movie I've ever watched. I think it was like 3.5 hours. So I don't know, but Magnolia was kind of like in the sense that like Quentin Tarantino would like kind of plot out his movies, and I know I just said I didn't like that, but this one made a lot more sense, and it was like 10, I think it was 10 characters, like stories like merging into one. And did it make sense? Like not really, but the plot was like there. I think the acting was there, and it was like a really good story. It was a lot, and if you like have trouble paying attention, it's probably like not the movie for you, but it was Honestly, I thought pretty good. Okay. My Policeman. My Policeman. Guys, I don't know what took me so long to watch this movie. I love Harry Styles. Harry Styles is my favorite person on earth. And this movie, oh my god, if you want to cry, yeah, watch the movie. It was so good. I was literally sobbing. Yeah, like, I'm not crying, you are type thing. Like, I love it. I love it. It was such a good movie. I haven't read the book, but I think it's like really, really similar to the movie as like what I've heard. So I don't know if I want to read it, but like maybe like in a few years once I've like kind of forgotten, maybe I'll like reread it. I don't know. Okay. Getting towards the end, we have Dead Poets Society. This is like one of my mom's favorite movies, and she recommended it to me, and I watched it, and what the heck? That was so sad. So sad. Like, what? Like I have no words. If you like the fall like academic type like vibe of movies, definitely watch it. It was really, really good. So sad. Moana 2. I have stuff to say about this movie. Lynn, where were you? Lynn, why didn't you make the soundtrack? The soundtrack was lacking. Like, I cannot tell you a singular lyric from that movie. It was so forgettable. But there was like, it wasn't terrible. And also there's like, tell me why the word fan fiction was used like multiple times in the movie. I don't know. But there's this one guy, he was like a fan fiction guy. Tell me, I love him. Tell me why I loved him. Like, he was iconic. He was like a Maui super fan, and I just loved him for that. But the first movie was superior because of the soundtrack, and you can't make a Disney movie with a bad soundtrack. And the villains, one wasn't even a villain, and two, the second one you don't even see ever in the movie. Okay, so now we have the one I've been waiting to talk about, 8 Crazy Nights with Adam Sandler. You know the, wait, hold on, play the track. Betty, 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 bum, bum. Yeah, that one. That was the worst movie I've ever watched, I think, ever. The animation was so good. You know, like, what's the movie called? Like, The Gentle Giant or whatever it's called? The Iron Giant. The Iron Giant was like, just like the animation so good. Same animators animating this stupid Adam Sandler movie. And honestly, the plot like came full circle, but why was Adam Sandler voicing half of the characters? It was so bad. Like, and I like watched it with my sister, and the halftime like we were looking at each other like, what the heck? It was so inappropriate also. Hello? Like, sus. Okay. Next we have my 2 like last non-Christmas movies. I watched Challengers with like the stupid like tennis one with Zendaya. This was so bad. I'm sorry. Like, it was, the vibes were like intense, you know, like, oh, like I play tennis. But they were adults and they were acting like 2-year-olds. Like, I was more mature than like all of them. Like, it got me so frustrated. Like, this is not real life. Like, they're playing their life like it's like a game. Like it was a tennis match. Like, it's not. Like, please be normal. When you have a kid, like, goodbye. All right, and then the last one I have a bone to pick with this movie is Me Before You. Me Before You is the one with like, I don't know if you've seen it on TikTok, but like there's like, I used to see it all the time on TikTok. It's like the guy who gets like paralyzed in a wheelchair after like a motorcycling accident, and he like falls in love with like the lady who takes care of him. And like, there's that one scene of like him giving her like the bumblebee tights for her birthday, and she's like, oh my god, I'm so excited. Okay, great movie up until the end. The end was non-justifiable. Hello, that was like terrible. Like, okay, I have to talk about it. So spoilers. He decides to die, and then just like, ruining her life. Hello, like ruining her life. He decides to die, and gives her the money and expects everything to be okay. And then it is okay. They were like, oh, like, haha, like, I have money now, I can travel the world because he gave me a little... Goodbye. That was not a good good movie. The movie, also the acting was so bad. But I thought it was gonna be like, okay, because it was a cute movie. No, 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 no. That was, skip that movie. Like, red flag, hello. Anyway, thank you for watching this video. I hope you like enjoyed me reacting to movies that you've never even heard about, because that's just how I don't feel like reciting all this stuff, because I don't have that good of a memory, but I can tell you what I thought about because I'm very opinionated. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell because you can see all my other posts. And yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do for the next video. We'll see. But yeah. So I'll see you, and I hope you have a stellar day. Bye.